Hello and welcome to me reading a story I read. This is gonna be chapter 1 of said story. The name of the story is Sparticus, the man who lives in a trash can. And I'm sorry. I apologize if there are any background noises. But yeah, let's get into it. This is chapter 1 and it's titled The Beginning. Stinky, smelly, repulsing, nauseating, however you pronounce that. Those are words that we associate with trash cans. Trash cans, those containers that have all our trash, all of what we don't need inside. But not for one man. For one man, these trash cans are treasure chests. These trash cans contain gold, artifacts awaiting to be uncovered again, and given a second life. This is the story of an odd fellow named Sparticus, one that has lived in a trash can his entire life. Now, Sparticus lived in a trash can that was located in a dark alleyway of some town. Town names did not matter to Sparticus, and so he did not know where he was. Sparticus lived near 4 other trash cans, and that was where he found his nourishment and entertainment. Spartacus never left his trash can. He was scared of the outside world and people did not seem to like him. When he peeked out of his home, people would look at him in disgust, fear, contempt, mockery. He did not like to show himself. The kids would throw rocks at his house. Sometimes someone would come and spit in his trash can. They were all vile creatures that wanted Spartacus to suffer, but Spartacus was happy where he was. One day, Spartacus heard a knock against his humble habitation. At first, he did not react, for he thought it was someone messing with him again. But the knocks continued, and soon enough, Spartacus bursted his upper half out, furious that his sleep was disturbed. "What do you want?" he yelled out at the small man that was standing before him. But Spartacus' anger was soon replaced by curiosity, seeing what odd fellow had asked for his presence. The man was probably about 3'5", smaller than his trash can, and was dressed very properly. An all-gray suit, wearing a derby, holding a small suitcase in his right hand. He was looking up with big eyes at Spartacus, visibly undisturbed by his explosion. He had a round nose and, from what Spartacus could see, black hair. The man bowed and cleared his throat. "Sorry to bother you. Let us start with introductions. I am Melonman. I am passing in this town for business purposes and have heard of a man who lives in a trash can. My curiosity was too strong and I had to see this man for myself. You must be Spartacus. It is a pleasure meeting you," he said before sticking out his hand for Spartacus to shake. Spartacus stared at the small man with his protruding eyes, blinking once, twice. The man wanted to shake his hand? Nobody ever wanted to even touch Spartacus. They thought he was gross, foul, disgusting. But this man wanted to shake his hand. Spartacus stuck out his meager arm as it slithered down and took hold of the man's hand, shaking it before slithering back in. The Melonman smiled and sat down, leaning against the wall. "Spartacus, why do you stay hidden from the world in your trash can?" he asked. "People don't like me, and I don't like them." "But Spartacus, the world is full of beautiful things." "I do not need them, as long as I have my trash can." "There are plenty of other trash cans, you know. Many more luxurious than the one you have." "Plenty more trash cans?" "Yes, Spartacus, with all sorts of things in them." "All sorts of things?" "Say, Spartacus, why don't we go explore the world together?" Spartacus had always wanted to be an explorer, and so he rose from his trash can, and for the first time in his entire life, he set foot in the ground and set out for a new adventure. This had marked the beginning of a beautiful friendship between the Melonman and Spartacus. End of chapter 1. It's a little short, I know, but it's just chapter 1. Don't hesitate to give your feedback in the comments, or if you want to read it for yourself, I'll put the link to it in the description. See you in the next chapter. Goodbye.